Yeah, if you ain't talking about that large money, then that conversation ain't at all for me. Too many niggas satisfied with just call money. A new chain, couple bottles at the bar money. We need that. 2 acres for the yard money. Diversified portfolios and bond money. Pull a few strings, that guitar money. Try to run up on me? Nah, money. Getting at it from the AM to the PM. Smooth fat boy, that's a door by your BM. They love it when they see him. We still in the hood, but we on top like the alternators in the GMs. You feeling this?
You were tuned in to G5 Jeff TV. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button as you come on in, and follow your boy on Instagram and Twitter at BoxingFirst Jeff TV. One of the biggest robberies of the year, and it hasn't been that many robberies this year because, you know, boxing was out for a while. The whole COVID-19 situation. 2020 sucks. Like, 2020 sucks. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. But one of the biggest robberies in terms of decisions in a boxing match this year in 2020 went down this past Saturday. It was the co-feature on the David Benavidez card, and it was Rolando Romero versus Jackson Marinez. And we all know Rolly from his sparring sessions with Ryan Garcia, and that's how he has a name right now. Like, that's how he has his popularity. That's how people knew him. And I'm not knocking him for that at all, because there's a lot of boxers out here that don't have a name, and people don't know who they are. So however you can get the notoriety, you get it. When it comes down to it, with Rolly Romero in this particular fight, he lost. Like, he lost. I had it 8 rounds of 4. A lot of people had it 9 rounds of 3. But Jackson Marinez was styling on Rolly. He was styling on Rolly Romero. That's just what it is. And my big homie, BoxingFirst Vlog, big shout out to BoxingFirst Vlog. That's the family right there. He put some bread up on Jackson Marinez for the upset. And I was on the phone with him, and I told him, I said, yo, bro, I said, I think Marinez won this fight. I was like, I hope they don't rob this kid. And yeah, they robbed him. Robbed him bad, too. No ski mask, no nothing. Just straight robbed him. And then a judge had a nerve to have it 118, 110, just to add an extra kick to the nuts. And the thing that pissed me off even more is watching social media and Showtime and Mayweather Promotions. And it's like, oh, congratulations to Rolly. He's a new interim champion. This, that, and the third. And I'm not even gonna lie. Like, Coach Larry Wade, he did the strength and conditioning for Rolly Romero this camp. Did a great job as well. I think he may be the best strength and conditioning coach in the business, point blank period. I mean, he even put up a post saying congratulations to Rolly, you fought a good fight, this, that, and the third. And even Badu Jack congratulated him, and I jumped on everybody's post that was congratulating Rolly, and I'm like, yo, he didn't win that fight. He didn't win that fight, point blank period. He did not win that fight. Like, he got beat clearly in that fight. And I hate when people just don't keep it a buck. Like, you may be affiliated with a fighter, but it's okay to tell a fighter the truth. It's okay to tell somebody the truth. Like, it's okay for you to not be a yes man. You know what I'm saying? And that's why Gervonta Tank Davis, he made one tweet and it just made my day. He just put up a tweet. He said, Rolly is ass. like he was just like, Rolly is ass. And I was just cracking up laughing, man, because I was just like, yo, like, Rolly is TMT. Gervonta Tank Davis is TMT. Rolly trains at the Mayweather gym. Tank is training at the Mayweather gym. Is there a chance that Rolly's going to see Tank? Absolutely. But Tank kept it a buck. Tank kept it 100. Whether Tank is right or wrong, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Tank feel like Romero is trash, and he thinks he's ass. And he put it out there into the atmosphere for everybody to know. He said he thinks Rolly is ass. And I loved it because it was just refreshing. It was refreshing to see somebody just spill out their real feelings and not worry about, oh, well, we a part of the same promotional team. We a part of the same company. We got to support each other, this, that, and the third. Part of you loving someone and having love for someone is actually being honest with them. And I don't know if Gervonta Tank Davis and Rolly Romero are cool. But if they're not cool, Rolly should respect what he said. He should respect it because Tank said he was ass based off of his last fight. And yeah, Rolly fought like ass. I gave him 4 rounds. I was being generous. I gave him 4 rounds. I could have easily had that fight 10-2 for Marinas. Could have easily had it 10-2. But it is what it is. And if Tank is friends with Rolly should really appreciate what he said because he's being truthful and being honest. The only thing you could say Tank did wrong is he didn't say it to him in private. Like, he put it out there, in the atmosphere for people to see. But, I mean, other than that, like, you have to respect the honesty of Tank Davis. And, see, this is why I don't get hype over sparring videos. Rolly Romero has got his name and got his hype off of some sparring footage of him and Ryan Garcia. People don't realize that when you go into the gym and you go to spar, yes, you have to learn how to fight. Yes, you have to learn how to fight under tough circumstances. But your number one job is to learn. Your number one job is to learn, sharpen your skills, and refine your skills. That's what you're there to do. And boxers going in a boxing gym is no different than anybody going into their place of business or their job. There's a chance you may have a bad day at the office. So when I see a fighter having a bad day at the office, I don't think nothing of it. I don't think anything of it. I'm like, okay, the opponent's getting the better of him. I'm like, did he learn anything today? Did it make him better? That's what I'm asking, because I'm a real boxing fan. Like, I'm a hardcore boxing fan. Broly probably did give Ryan Garcia some crazy work that day and probably some other days as well. But you could tell Ryan Garcia got better as a fighter, and he's shown that in his last 2 performances. Rolly went in there and got dominated in this fight. Like, he got outclassed by Jackson Marinas. He got outclassed. Rolly can think he won that fight all he want. But if his team is honest and Mayweather Promotions is honest, they need to keep it real with that kid and tell him, yo, you got a decision, but it was a gift. And they need to stay as far away from Jackson Marinas as they possibly can. But as of right now, Rolly won the fight. Rolly is an interim champion. But Rolly looks like a plate of food right now. When I say everybody in the division want a piece of Rolly, I seen Montana Love put some messages out there. He want to fight with Rolly. He wanted to fight with Rolly before this happened. But there's a lot of people calling out Rolly now. And if he's not ass, like Tank Davis said he's ass, he going to have to step up to the plate. He going to have to show people how good he really is and let people know that fight with Jackson Marinas was just a bump in the road, even though he won the fight. It was just a bump in the road for him. And let me get this out the way before I go. Every fighter has a fight like this. Every fighter has a fight where people felt like they lost, but they actually got the decision. I remember Adrian Broner early in his career. He had a fight where a lot of people felt like he lost, but he ended up getting a decision. A lot of people feel like Floyd lost to Jose Luis Castillo, and he got the decision. There's a lot of cases like that. It's a lot of cases like that. A lot of people think Oscar De La Hoya beat Tito Trinidad, but Tito Trinidad won by decision. There's a lot of great fighters that have a fight like that. And if Rolly's going to be a good fighter or a great fighter, maybe he'll put together a string of fights in his career where people can look at Rolly and say he's one of the best in the division, and he can look back and say, hey, listen, this was a bump in the road. That was a rough moment for me, but I was able to get through it through some favorable judging, but he got through it and improved as a fighter. That's the main thing for Rolly Romero. But Tank Davis said he's ass, and they are part of the same camp. The whole point of this video is sometimes honesty is a very, very, very good thing. It's a very good thing. And Tank didn't care that they was in the same camp, got the same promoter, under the same roof. Tank said how he felt, and I can't do nothing but respect that. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. G5 Jeff TV. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Please share this video. Support your boy. Support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. Peace.